Hi, this is Natty Jismoa. So this is the full video of the fashion illustration. So I have my 2B pencil here, and I have my HB pencil, and I have my eraser, and of course my crayon. So I usually use this my HB pencil because this is the best for fashion sketching. It helps you to give, a very nice stroke, and is of light shade, so it doesn't make your work too rough. And here is my 2B pencil. I don't usually use this. I'm using this for the purpose of this video, so it can be visible for you and then you can see what I'm actually doing. I have my primary colors, just very simple, nothing really much. As a beginner, should be your ideal set that you should have, and then we can go down to be more advanced later on. But as of now, as a beginner, these are the main tools that you should have. I cut my eraser into bits for for easy cleaning in between the lines or in between designs. So I'm going to start sketching. Like I told you earlier, I usually use my HB, but I'm going to make use of my 2B for the purpose of this video. So I'll start by drawing an oval shape for my face. I will draw an oval, a very simple oval shape. Just take your time, don't need to rush. So when I'm done drawing this oval shape, the next step I will do is to draw a funnel shape. A funnel shape. You know how funnel is in the kitchen? Just go to the kitchen and look at how the funnel shape is. Just a very short, and this is the funnel shape. And next I will draw an X. This X is actually meant to be smaller, but because of this video, I'll make it wider as usual. I'm making it wider so that you can be able to see what I'm clearly doing. So first of all, I told you an oval shape. Second, the funnel. And third is the X. Take your time. First oval, second funnel, and third is the X shape. You can make yours smaller depending on the size. If you want a plus size model, you can make it wider. If you want a smaller model, you can make it smaller. So then I'll make a curved line. If you go inside, you're trying to make the waist smaller, but if you go outward, you're trying to make the waist bigger. So I'm going to make like a curved line, as you can see what I'm doing. So I'm trying to connect my breast region through my waist region to my hips. I'm drawing my hips right now. And after drawing my hips, I'm going to make like a fish shape. As you can see, just a fish shape. So we women, we have like different kinds of body shape. So but these pointy hips is really good for females. So you just, after doing your X, make the curve and then do like a fish shape. So when you're done, I grab the ruler from the midpoint of my X. I'm going to draw a straight line. But as I'm trying to draw the straight line, I'm trying to make sure that it's going to be equal. That I'm trying to draw my legs, trying to make it equal so that none will be uneven. So when I'm done, I'm cleaning this just to make it straighter because of the legs. So just below the hip, I will just come in and make just below the hips. You can go inner, you can go outward depending on the length of the leg. Just see, go in straight and then make a curved down straight. Just follow what I'm doing. It's a very, very easy and slow process. Do the same thing that you did for the first time, but the curved shape there is the calf of your legs. I'm trying to make it pronounce more so that you can see what I'm actually doing. And I'm doing the same thing, trying to make it pronounce like the other one. What I'm doing there is the calf. So next it will be the shoulder that we're going to draw. So I'm going to, so then we'll go to start the shoulder section. So I'm just going to come out and then come down. I'll draw and come down, trying to know the circumference of the bicep area. So at this point you do some adjustments. If you're not satisfied with the circumference of the bicep region, you can make it wider or make it smaller depending on what you want. Because this is 2025, your model can be of any size. Plus size model, slim size model, petite, is all your choice. So I'm going to come down, trying to make sure that this is okay. As you can see, just follow exactly what I'm doing. As a beginner, these are like the first stage of fashion illustration. And then you clean out that side, do the same thing that I did the other side. Just take your time. As you can see, I'm not rushing, I'm taking my time too. So you just come, take your time, come out, come down. You know how your hand, you look at the human structure. But I'm trying to draw here of a model. Our hands are on our hips. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm not going to make a straight hand. Just trying to make a hand that is curved. That's like a hand to a hip. Like her hand is like at the back of her body. Yeah, so I'm just trying to make this more pronounced, because I wasn't sure if you are actually looking at what I'm doing. So I was trying to make it as visible as possible for you to see. And then when I'm done, around the armhole, I'm going to draw the shape of a bust. Like your bust, your bust is curved by the side. So that's what I'm doing around the armhole. Your armhole is around that chest area, and your arm, like around your bicep. So I just want to make it curve. And I'm trying to modify my shoulder. Although you don't need to as a beginner. This is not necessary. You can just work with that. I did before, but I'm just trying to modify it a little bit to make it a little bit more real or realistic. It's going to be like a slopey and then curve. So as you can see, so I'm trying to make it just more visible for you to see. That's what I'm trying to do, trying to make it more visible so you can see what I'm actually doing. So this is it, and I'm going to clean the inside. Going to clean the cross because we don't need that. So you can see it's a little bit rough. It's because I'm using the 2B pencil. Because I'm using a 2B pencil, usually you have to use the HB. If I use the HB, these lines would have been gone easily. Because I'm using the 2B, so cleaning this is quite hard and it's making my work messy. So I would advise you not to use the 2B pencil. Use the HB pencil. It's better off. When you are cleaning, it will be easy for you. So you don't have to do extra work and make your work messy. So I'm just doing this, pointing it out again so it can be more visible for you and follow up with what I'm doing. But if you have any question to this point, please feel free to comment and I will answer you. So I'm still, what I'm trying to do here, trying to make it slimmer because I didn't want, extra big hips. Big hips model. Just wanted someone like slim. So I'm just trying to adjust it. But if you like the plus size, you can keep it that way, It's just your preference. It's just your preference. Anyone you want. Sometimes I even sketch with plus size. Sometimes I sketch with anything. Just your preference. And this is me just trying to modify it again. And I'm making the lines more pronounced so that you can actually see what I'm doing. So this is like the skeleton. We call it the skeleton of the bodies. I'm trying to draw the feet. You can just make like, a leaf shape but curved at the tip. A leaf shape but curved at the tip. Something like that, yeah. The face is more of like the leaf shape but curved at the tip. So this is like the skeleton. Always use your HB pencil, please. My rough is kind of messy here because I made use of the the 2B pencil. I'm trying to show you here that if you use the HB pencil, cleaning won't be difficult. It will be so easy. Very easy to use. But if you use 2B, you're going to have a messy work. This pencil I used is just for the purpose of this video. Cleaning was making my work messy. So we are good to go. This is the major skeleton of the fashion illustration. So this is the skeleton of the fashion illustration. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and start my design. That's my fashion designing. I want to draw a gown. Yeah, a gown with a V neck twisted under bust. That's what I'm trying to draw here. I started from the shoulder and I'm trying to draw the design. So I have a picture already of what I want to do. So I'm just going to form the trees, form like a twisted. So I'm cleaning this because I don't think I got it right, so I want to like redo it again. So as you can see, when it comes to fashion illustration, it's more of like error and trial. You keep on creating, designing until you get what you want. So it's more of like where you pour out your mind, you can change it. You can change any design you want, put in one or two things, but as you're doing that, be more realistic with your design. That's what I have to tell you. So I kind of try to do like a twisted underbust. So just take your time, bring up, be creative with what you want, your design. It's error and trial in this section. So I'm going to clean in between the lines because I want to draw a gown. So I don't need a gown. The gown will cover the legs, so I don't need my legs showing. So I'm going to make a new design. This is the design. I think you must have seen this design on Instagram or YouTube. So because I want the down to be like in gathers. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean this that I drew before, the line around my hip region. Just clean a little so that I can have like a guideline, so I can draw my gathers effects well on it. So what I'm trying to do, I'm designing in a way to let me know, oh, this is gathers. I'm drawing something like frills that is gathered small, and then I go down like a flowing gown, not so much, as you can see. Then because it's gathers and I'm going to do the frills, just follow exactly what I'm doing. If you have any question, please, the comment section is open for you. Feel free to ask, and I will really, really be glad to answer you. So I've gone ahead to draw my underbust twist, the gatherings. So what I want to do now, I want to do my flower effects. I'm trying to draw a flower effect. I'm actually have to use my HB, my HB pencil, so that in case I want to clean, to be really easy and my work won't be too messy. And if it's too messy, you may end up not seeing what I actually want to do. So I'm trying to draw a flower effect as a material print on my sketch. That's what I'm trying to do. So I would advise you study the shapes of leaves, shapes of flowers. Take your time and study the shapes of flowers, shapes of leaf, and then with that you can know how to make it smaller and put it into your fashion designs. You can actually draw anything that you want. You can even draw like rectangle shapes, draw just only circle, shape. But right now I'm drawing a flower shape. Flower shape, So I'm going to make a design of my sleeve. My design of my sleeve, it will be a little bit loose around the wrist region and a little bit like kind of oversized sleeve with this kind of loops around the sleeve. And I'm also drawing another flower pattern. You can draw anything that you want, but if you wish to draw this exact flower, please carry on. So I'm done. I'm trying a stroke to indicate that these are gathers. That's why I'm stroking them, I mean. And then I'll go ahead to, color this my lovely, beautiful design. I'm using a red. So what I'm trying to do is that if you are using a pencil crayon, you don't hold it in a way that you're writing something. You just hold it slightly as if you're shading. How you hold your crayon determines how beautiful it will come out. So as you can see, I'm doing this as if I'm shading. I slanted my crayon pencil in a way so that I can have more control in terms of shading. Please don't hold your pencil crayon like as if you are writing something. As you can see the way I held it, and I'm trying to give it a very light shade. Just take your time in between and shade. So I'm not painting the flowers. As you can see, I'm leaving out the flowers, but I'm painting around the flowers. That's the flowers design. I'm leaving out the flowers. I'm just painting out just for the external broad, as in the external space. I'm just shading them. But you see the smaller hole inside the flower? I will show you what I did. Then I held my pencil like as if I'm writing to make that place darker. But as you can see, I will show you. When I get to that point, I'm going to show you. But as you can see, I'm more of like shading. My pencil is slightly slanted. It's slanted. It's not pointy onto the paper. So I'm using like the side of the pencil to shade. Just take your time and shade. So as you can see now, I'm going deep, like as if I'm writing. I'm painting the holes. So I'm doing this to create a darker painting on those holes. So I'm holding my pencil like as if I'm writing, and then I'm shading that give it a darker color, a darker shade. So my pencil is not slanted, so it was, as if I'm writing. So as you can see, I'm shading. So bravo, we're done. The shading, don't have to do too much. We're done with shading. You don't have to do too much. And then what is next is the skin complexion. So I'm using a brown, light brown. If you want the complexion to be darker, so you make it if you are writing, but I'm using a light shade, dark complexion. So I'm using a very melanin popping. My model is melanin popping, so I'm using my lovely brown. Is it? And voila, yeah, you have it. This is my wonderful, lovely model. Very beautiful. I love it. Very demure. So demure. So this is my wonderful fashion illustration. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to indicate what I did. I indicated that that's the flower print, and that's my gatherings, and with the underbust twists. So you have it. Thank you for watching till this time. Please subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching. I'm really grateful. Thank you. If you have any question, please make sure you ask me. I'm really open to answer any question, and there will be more and more videos on how to do the fashion illustration. So stay tuned and subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching. Bye.